With the summer movie season wrapping up, you may be confused in the sea of origin stories, blockbuster sequels, and sci-fi franchises. I'm Diana DeKylo.
And I'm Michael Nixon. With a new movie out this week, you may be confused as to the origins, powers, and history of Captain America, but we're here to provide a quick Geek Crash Course on the Star-Spangled Avenger himself.
First appearing in 1941's Captain America Comics #1, Steve Rogers made a splash by punching Hitler in the face on his very first cover.
Steve Rogers, a scrawny young artist from Brooklyn, is given the super soldier serum and becomes the tremendously ripped Captain America, Sentinel of Liberty, Star-Spangled Avenger, and Defender of the American Way.
Cap doesn't really have powers, but he is stronger, faster, and smarter than even the best normal man. His brain works faster too, allowing him to see bullets and defend against them with his invincible shield. Cap's shield is both a great defense and a powerful weapon when thrown at his enemies.
Cap is the kind of guy that can single-handedly win every gold medal at the Olympic Games after beating Ken Jennings in a game of Jeopardy while dodging an army of angry Nazis who were shooting at him.
Cap was partnered with sidekick James "Bucky" Barnes, and together they battled vampires, mad scientists, and Nazis like the Red Skull. During a fateful battle, Bucky and Cap leapt onto a dangerous missile aimed for America and stopped it, caught in the explosion. Cap was frozen in a block of ice, lost until present day.
With the sliding timescale of comics, present day can mean either the swinging 60s or the early 90s, but any way you look at it, Captain America is an old-fashioned hero in a modern time.
Captain America ties together the whole Marvel Universe. His shield is made of the fictional metal vibranium, which comes from the country of Wakanda, home to the Black Panther. In the 60s, he was partnered with wannabe teen sidekick Rick Jones, who was responsible for the origin of the Hulk. And, for the mutant fans in the audience, Captain America was part of a program called Weapon Plus, a later version of which, Weapon X, created Wolverine.
With the movie out this week, you might be interested in picking up an issue of Captain America from your local comic shop.
Look out for the new #1 issue, specifically designed for new readers who want to join in on the adventures of Captain America. Written by Ed Brubaker and with art by Steve McNiven, this looks to be a great starting point for fans of the movie.
The Marvel movies, including the Iron Man films, The Incredible Hulk, and Thor, are all a lead-up to next year's Avengers movie. Captain America, the First Avenger, is part of that lead-up. Here's some cool connections between the Marvel films.
Iron Man and Iron Man 2 both feature prototypes of Cap's shield. The Incredible Hulk connected an attempt to recreate the super soldier serum to the origin of the Hulk and the villainous Abomination. Thor features the Cosmic Cube in its post-credits scene, which will be a plot point in Captain America's battle with the Red Skull in the upcoming film.
Captain America is an iconic character in American pop culture. References have been made to him in all forms of media. Here are just a few examples.
The film Pursuit of Happiness features a Captain America action figure carried around by Jaden Smith, Will Smith's son, for most of the film.
In the video game World of Warcraft, characters of the Paladin class can use an attack called Avenger's Shield. This shield-throwing, discus-styled attack is modeled after Captain America's habit of tossing his shield to beat his enemies.
And, in one of our favorite media moments, the March 12, 2007 episode of The Colbert Report featured Marvel's then Editor-in-Chief, Joe Quesada, handing over a replica of Captain America's shield to Stephen Colbert after the temporary comic book death of Steve Rogers.
Speaking of unbridled patriotism, you know that Captain America once punched a sitting president in the face? Issue 344's Don't Tread on Me featured the evil Serpent Squad's devious plan to mutate Ronald Reagan into one of their own, leading to a fight between Steve Rogers in an 80s-era black costume and the President of the United States himself.
Here's some helpful reading and viewing tips to get you in the loop before the movie.
On the comic side of things, I'd recommend the Winter Soldier collection. The opening story of the modern comic series features Captain America battling a friend from World War II turned modern-era enemy. A great story by Ed Brubaker with amazing art by Steve Epting, Winter Soldier is a fantastic jumping-on point for interested readers.
When it comes to animated versions of the characters, Avengers, Earth's Mightiest Heroes, is impossible to beat. This currently running cartoon series features a modern take on the story of Captain America waking up in our modern world and joining forces with Avengers like Iron Man and Thor as they battle Hydra and all kinds of other baddies from the Marvel Universe. It's a great take, and I highly recommend it.
Captain America 1990. This early 90s feature is definitely a product of its time. Originally meant to star Arnold Schwarzenegger, this movie will give you an alternate telling of Cap's origin, his battles with Red Skull, and a shield that also works as his motorcycle's windscreen. But let it be known that you're watching at your own risk.
Each week on Geek Crash Course, we'll ask an extra credit question. Tweet or email us your answer, and you could be featured as next week's Geek of the Week.
This week's extra credit question is...
What is Captain America's favorite food? Thanks for watching Geek Crash Course.
If you have questions, comments, or ideas for future installments, you can get in touch with us on Twitter at Geek Crash Course or through the contact page of our website, geekcrashcourse.com.
That's it for this week's episode, and we'll see you next time on Geek Crash Course.